Hello everyone. In this video, I'll show how to configure immutability policies for storage containers. Immutable storage stores the business critical data in warm state. And once the data is created, it cannot be changed or modified. So it is a data protection method which can be achieved by setting up the immutability policies. And the Azure Blob Storage supports two types of immutability policies. One is time-based retention policy and another one is legal hold policies. I have already created a video explaining the concepts of both these policies, and you can find the link in the description of this video. Though both of these policies are subdivided into container level and the version level policies. In this video, we'll focus on version level policies only. Let's start the configuration of version level policies on Azure Storage in the lab. So I'll create a new storage account. Let's use the resource group rg-lab. There is one storage account already available, so I'll just configure it as 2. Set up as LRS. Next. No changes in here. No changes in networking 2. And in the case of the data protection, in the tracking you can see there's an option for enable versioning for blobs. However, in the access control you can see enable version level immutability support. So let's check this. It gives an error that versioning should be enabled on the storage account because this is a version level policy. So once we check this, next, no changes here, and just create the storage account and create. So this is the way where we can enable the version level policies on the whole storage account itself during the creation. So let's wait for storage account to be created. So let's go to the storage account, and in the data management, let's go to the data protection, where you can see the versioning is enabled for the blobs and version level immutability support is enabled. And once this is enabled, it cannot be disabled. So in the case of the default policy, once it's applied, it will be applied to all the blob versions. But if you'll go to the manage policy and add the policy, you can change the retention period. So let's set the retention period to 1 day and OK. So now a time-based retention policy is created for 1 day. So, but this time-based retention policy is not a container level policy, it's a version level policy. And it's in unlocked state. So that means you can delete it, and in fact you can reduce or increase the duration of the policy. Let's go to the blob containers, create a new container, test blob, and create. And let's add a file here. There is one file which I have created. It's just a test file. Now let's open Notepad and make slight changes in the file. So instead of the test file, let's make it test file 1, save it again with the same name and upload it again. Browse, test file, and upload. So now the files are uploaded, and as you can see, the file is changed now. We'll click here and download the file. You can see the new file, test file 1. New version of the file is also uploaded because the versioning is enabled. Now we have two versions of this file, and both the versions cannot be deleted. So you can create a new version, but you can't modify or delete an existing version. Now let's apply the version level policy at the container level. Let's go to the access policies of this container, add policy, time-based retention policy. Let's add this one. Retention is for 1 day and save. So you can see the version level policy, which is in unlocked state, is applied now. So let's go back to the blob. Let's go to the blob and try to delete this file. And it has failed because the immutable policy is blocking this file. Let's try to add the new version of this file. Open the Notepad. Change it to test file 2, save, upload it again, test file, overwrite, upload, and it's uploaded. But if we'll click on the file, there should be the multiple versions which are available. One is for 944, 946. If we'll try to delete this file, it cannot be deleted. However, you cannot even delete the latest version also, because the immutable storage policy is applied on every version now. Now, if we'll go to the access policies, you cannot add more policies here, because in this case we have applied the version level policy at the storage level, so the legal hold policy cannot be created. And if you have applied the container level policies, which means you haven't enabled the versioning on it. So if you want to convert the container level policies to the version level policies, first you have to enable the versioning. And once the versioning is enabled on the storage account, then you can convert the container level policy into the version level policy. So to summarize this video, in this video, we applied the version level policies at the storage account level and the container level, where the different versions of the blob become immutable and they cannot be deleted or modified for the duration. So that's all for this video. I hope you liked it. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much.